Hello, welcome back to Random Fact Friday, where when you kiss the first boy, it's free. That's Zero having a. I think that's Zero having a heart confarction. So.
Okay. The first random fact is that Marty Friedman, ex-guitarist for the band Megadeth, lives in Japan today, and he has appeared in over 700 TV shows and collaborates with many Japanese musicians.
Oh, fancy! Oh, by the way, we're playing Spirittea, another Stardew Valley-esque game where you run a bathhouse that spirits go to.
Majority of British citizens can trace their lineage back to a 6,000-year-old Spanish tribe, which ended up migrating into the British Isles.
Damn, they inbred as fuck.
Animal trials were once a thing throughout Europe.
I'm sorry, animal trials?
Would they try animals for their crimes?
That's stupid. Toggle television, open menu. How do I open that?
The people who wrote the Oregon Trail changed Indians to riders and changed tomahawks to knifed in order to be more culturally sensitive.
Like the game Oregon Trail?
Yep.
Good for them.
Thomas Migdally Jr. had the most adverse impacts on the atmosphere than any other single organism in Earth's history due to his invention of lead gasoline and chlorofluorocarbons, two of the world's most harmful chemical compounds.
Damn, that boy, that man shot out of his mother and was like, fuck the Earth.
Chris Farley's cousin is now the CEO of Ford. Oh, this is somewhat topical. O.J. Simpson's one-year-old daughter, Aria Simpson, drowned in 1979.
Jesus Christ.
O.J. Simpson passed away earlier. Like this week.
I think it was yesterday. It was definitely a day.
There's an energy drink called Cocaine, which released in 2006 and was banned 6 months later. Online sales of cocaine then quadrupled.
Nice.
Redux Beverages rebranded cocaine into No Name to get around the temporary ban. The name was changed back in February of 2008. Cocaine can be bought online today.
Okay, actually, I guess, not to get political, but in regards to O.J. Simpson, do you think he did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also know that he made a whole fucking TV show called Juice.
Oh, yeah.
It was a Frank-style TV show where it was not funny and not well written, and it was made by the same people who made Girls Gone Wild. And it was named produced by the same people who made Girls Gone Wild. And 90% of the jokes can be summarized as OJ kind of fucks with someone, and that person awkwardly laughs because this was like filmed not that long after he was on trial.
Like,
for,
am I gonna get stabbed?
killing his wife and her boyfriend. And it's like, I think like in their mind it was just like they had that thing of laugh or die playing in there.
Oh wait, okay. So speaking of things being topical, apparently, O.J. Simpson was also supposed to voice act in a now shelved. I don't remember what it was called. Okay, so it was an animated series that was supposed to be like the A-Team. However, yeah, what was it? Animated, hang on, sorry. Hang on, I can't. Oh.
I also know that O.J. Simpson was originally considered for the role of the Terminator.
Oh no!
But they decided to go with someone else because they didn't believe that he'd make a convincing killer.
Okay.
This is, of course, before the trial.
For some reason, I went to YouTube instead of Google. OJ animated series. No, I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch fucking like the. Okay, yes. No. OJ Simpson animated cartoon.
I also know that the guy who wrote Forrest Gump, I forget what his name is, who wrote Forrest. So Winston Groom, the guy who wrote Forrest Gump, in 1986, and was adapted to film in 1994. He was commissioned by the studio to make a direct sequel, so they can make a sequel to Forrest Gump and make a shit ton of money. What was the studio? Paramount Pictures. So he was commissioned to do that, and he was put in a contract, but the guy who wrote Forrest Gump was never paid for the movie.
Oh shit.
Because thanks to Hollywood accounting, Paramount said that Forrest Gump never made any money and was actually a financial loss.
Oh damn.
And so when Groom decided to not, they wasn't going to do it. They said, "No, you're in a contract for several more movies with us. You have to write these books." So Winston Groom wrote a non-canon sequel to Forrest Gump, wherein Forrest Gump does multiple things, including going to space with an orangutan, meeting I don't know if it's an alien, but it's a close encounter in Soviet Russia, and he is there with Princess Diana the night that she's killed, and he's in the back of the Ford Bronco during the O.J. Simpson thing. During the O.J. Simpson case. After Groom submitted this and said, "Here, make your movie," Paramount decided to release him from his contracts.
I am upset this isn't an actual movie I can find.
Yes, I was. The last block I remember we went on was after House Moving Castle.
That makes me upset. Okay, it doesn't make me upset in the fact that was really shitty of Paramount to do.
If there was,
but I would have fucking watched that. For I shouldn't say it. Just Forrest Gump taking care of his kid and doing all this shit.
I think it's called Gump and Co.
Gump and Co. Oh, that's a great movie name. Okay, so the thing that I was talking about, I can't find any information about it, but essentially back in the 90s, before the OJ trial, Simpson was going to be part of an animated series that was that was going to be like the A-Team, but I believe the main characters were going to be frogs. And then, if I remember correctly, as a part of the trial, the prosecutors tried to argue because OJ's character in the animated series was proficient in knives, and OJ Simpson...
So what's this called?
I don't remember. I saw a portion of it on Tumblr, but I can't find There was like a screenshot to the fucking like the article, but I can't find the article now.
Huh.
Well, once again, 100. Like it might like, it might not actually be real because it's a little like, you know, how I'm explaining it. It seems very fantastical and fucking crazy. Also, the fact that, once again, on the topic of him doing it or not, didn't he, like, after he got, like, you know, acquitted and all that, didn't he write a book called Why I Did It, or How I Did It?
Yeah.
And, it was very much like, okay, so I'm not saying that I actually did it, but if I was gonna do it, here's what I would have done.
Huh.
Actually, I forget. What was O.J. Simpson? What was he known for? Like, was he? Did he play a lot of golf? I feel like you're diving into something that I am unaware of.
Oh, I'm researching the sequel to the 1990 to Forrest Gump.
Gump and Co.
So there's one called Gump and Co. I'm trying to make sure this is the same one or if it's something completely different.
Gump 3, The Fast and the Gumpiest. What a bitchy cat. Who's texting you? It's okay. Chris is still investigating Gump and Co.
Yep. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I have to ask, was there a scene in the original Forrest Gump where Elvis Presley lived with him and his mother, and because
At the
Forrest,
beginning of Forrest Gump, yeah.
and he stole like what's the word? He stole Forrest's dance moves, air quote. Even though those weren't fucking dance moves, that was a child having to deal with his disability.
Yep. Yeah, so apparently Gump and Co. is not the sequel I was thinking of. But the sequel that I thought of very much does exist.
It exists and we can watch it right now if we wanted to.
No, it's like the you can read through it.
Damn it! Would you want to live in a timeline where the writer of Forrest Gump like actually got compensated for his time on Forrest Gump? Working on Forrest Gump, and then he was more than happy to do Gump and Co. or whatever the second movie's called, and Paramount was like, "We love it," and then everybody loved it too. Would you want to live in that universe where Forrest Gump gets abducted by fucking aliens?
If it means that the world isn't currently ending, sure. Yeah, real quiet.
No, I mean, you know, it's always kind of a weird thing of like, how could it, like what could have changed the world for the better, you know? Like, do you think if not John, if Ronald Reagan got a finger in his ass like once, things would be a little better?
How so?
I don't know. Just ass play changes a person. For the worse or for the better, I can't really tell you.
You think it changed you for the best, for the better, or for the worse?
No, I mean, I don't know. I'd love to stick anything into my ass without it hurting for 5 seconds. Actually, Beth, I can't sit anywhere. I have hemorrhoids.
For some reason, you said that, and then I had the fucking... It was, I have hemorrhoids, but to the tune of, I like boys.
I like hemorrhoids. Itty bitty hemorrhoids. Mississippi hemorrhoids. Inner city hemorrhoids.
Except for it's, I have hemorrhoids. It's just all of these things. Anyway, we should probably stop.
No. Let's keep going. You only did a couple of random facts because as soon as you talked about Gump and Co., you completely shut down.
Okay, here's some more. Yondu Udanta might speak Silvo Glamaro in his killing arrows.
I'm sorry, did you just have an aneurysm?
Yep.
What the fuck are the words that you just said?
My God, yes.
Goodbye, everyone.